They say the third time the charm, and it's John. If they say the third time the charm, okay, we're gonna do it. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Period. Boop. All right. Today I'm gonna be hitting y'all with the how to start a successful YouTube channel 2021 and how to build a following. Boop. Alright, a whole bunch of people been hitting me, so I just said I had to make a video for y'all. I'm like, bro, a whole bunch of people that I know, a whole bunch of people in my like Instagram, they're like, how did you start a YouTube channel? I want to start one, but I'm shy. It's this, it's that, and the third. I just want to know. So I'm gonna just be hitting y'all with how to start a following and jump off into it. But I'm gonna say first, I'm gonna just jump on into the tips, and I'm gonna say first, your first couple hundred, I'm gonna say your first couple hundred views or subscribers potentially are gonna be family members. And I'm gonna say that because them are gonna be the people that you put on. Family members and friends are gonna be the people that you put on besides the first couple clicks or people that you ask to watch a video. So keep that in mind. So if you don't feel comfortable making videos around family members or somebody that you don't want to see a video, just keep that in mind. Like, you always have to have the personality to do something on the internet. To talk in front of this camera is a lot, and a whole bunch of people can't do it. So if you feel like that's not, talking in front of the camera not for you, then maybe you shouldn't do YouTube. I'm gonna just start off by saying that. That's a quick disclaimer. Clean and professional. Clean and professional. Clean and professional. You want your channel to be clean and professional. You want your stuff to be blunt. You want your channel to be obvious what your content is about. Like, and you do that through thumbnails, titles, banners, layouts, picture profiles, and intros. Like, you always want your stuff to be laid out in a professional layout, if that makes sense, because they have different layouts on YouTube. So you have to go on the, I think you have to go on the computer to like change your layout of your channel, like for people to click on it and it actually looks professional, and you to have different columns and stuff like that. So I think you do have to use a computer for that, for it to go vertical and horizontal and all of that. But you want your stuff to look professional and intriguing to somebody, so they want to subscribe, if that makes sense. So that's how you build a following, by the eye. Like, you want your banner, your YouTube banner, to tell what your channel's about. Make sure you use your cleanest pictures. Make sure you put your channel name in there. Like, make sure that's big and blunt. Like, make sure everything is on point. Sometimes people have to pay people to do that if you can't do. There are some YouTube based Instagrams that make people's banners and intros and all of that, so you can't pay some people on Instagram to do stuff like that for you if you don't know how. But if you can do it yourself, the better, because they're saving money, poo. Like, hello. But yeah, I just feel like you should be more original with your stuff as well. So if you make it, it's more original. I'm gonna say background is important, poo. Period. I want your videos to be done in front of a clean, stable background. And I know I'm being biased right now because this isn't my stable background. Like, this ain't gonna be my consistent background. This is just what I'm doing something in front of now. But you see how it's like clean, like pretty much laid out, like not too much going on. You don't want, it helps the viewer pay attention to you and focus on you and take you serious, if that makes sense. And that helps you build your following as well. So put it in your perspective. You wouldn't watch a video with someone talking and a whole bunch of commotion in the background, like a whole bunch of interrupting, like people walking in the background. You won't watch a video like that. So I don't feel like you should be out here putting out content like that, if that makes sense. When you do put out content like that, I just feel like it gets your video clicked over. Like, and when your video gets clicked over, like people click out of your videos, that doesn't help your watch time get built. You want your watch time to get built because that helps you get monetized. And I don't know what you're trying to do in the long term with this YouTube stuff, if you want fame or money or whatever you want, but the money part not gonna come quick, and it's definitely not gonna come with people clicking off your video. So make sure your content is clean looking. Make sure your background is nice, with no interruptions, with no, in a secluded area. Like, you don't need no distractions for your sake or the viewer's sake. Thumbnail, you always want your thumbnail to be clean because that's what gets you your initial click. if that makes sense. Your thumbnail is your initial click. That's the first thing that people see. They don't see how bomb your video is. They don't see how cool your personality is. They don't see none of that. They see your thumbnail. So I'm gonna use the example from this video to this video. What video are you more likely to click on if it has the same title, same everything? Because of the thumbnail, because it looks more intriguing to you. So make sure you base your thumbnails around the content that you create first of all. Make sure it looks exciting, and make sure it's something that you'll want to click on. Like, make sure it looks intriguing to people. Your subscribers came to you for a reason, and I'm gonna just say initially it was that thumbnail. That thumbnails will grab their attention, so make sure that thumbnail is popping. With intros, I'm gonna say all channels don't necessarily have to have intros, but when you do, make sure your intro is lit and bomb and tell what your channel's about. Make sure it tells what your channel's about. Make sure it adds your social media hashtags. Make sure it tells your name, and make sure you use your best pictures. Don't use no pictures that's out here dirty, because them are the pictures that you gonna use consistently in every video. So make sure you're looking clean on your intro, like hello. In your intro, I'm gonna say, yeah, have your name, your social media hashtags, and make sure you have attention grabbers and motivators, like the little subscriber bell, the subscribe thing at the bottom. Like, just make sure you have potential in your intro, because that's what grabs people's attention as well. I know all the people I subscribe to, their YouTube channel intros is lit. So always try and base your intro around stuff like that, but then again, don't try and be somebody else or use their intro, if that makes sense. Don't expect fast growth. I'm gonna say don't expect fast growth with this stuff, because I started YouTube when I was 13, and I'm gonna say if I was more consistent with my videos, I probably would have been somewhere or seen some growth by now. But then again, I deleted a whole bunch of my videos because I didn't feel like I looked presentable, and I'm gonna get into that presentable part a little later on in the video. But yeah, just make sure you do it and like actually be consistent with it, because if you're not consistent with it, you definitely not gonna see growth. And if you rush your videos, it's definitely gonna be expressed through your videos. So make sure that your stuff is well edited, well organized, and all of that, because you don't want everybody to just think that you out here doing it for cloud, all this other stuff. You just don't want people to get a negative vibe off your channel, pretty much. And if y'all see me looking over here, it's because I have a book, because I have to keep the stuff organized, because myself, I be forgetting, but I do be having like good tips, so I be having to write them down. So yeah, I'm looking at my book over there. I'm gonna just say your first couple videos are just gonna be your starter videos, just to help you learn and build your channel. So you always want to base them off of what you can do better in the future. Like, make sure that your last video is always more edited or better than your first one, or you came harder in your next video. Like, you always want something to be better about your videos, or grow in it, like grow in the YouTube industry, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say it's okay to compare yourself to other YouTubers, but then again, don't mimic them, because you always want to be original and you always want to stand out personality wise and all of that. It shows through your content. So you don't want to seem rushed or coerced and all of that. You don't want to seem like you're trying to be somebody else, because why would somebody watch you when they can go watch that person or go subscribe to that person, or further? It just doesn't make sense. So always make sure that your content is original and you stand out. I'm gonna say keep record, and when I say keep record, I'm gonna encourage y'all to download YouTube Studios. YouTube Studios is like a lifesaver. But when I say keep record, I'm gonna say keep record of your subscriber count, your watch time, your views, your comments, all of that. Make sure you respond to your comments, because that does help you. Like, I make sure I respond to everybody, because first of all, it helps YouTube and your analytics, and also subscribers. It helps y'all build a family vibe, and I love like my vibe with my subscribers. Like, they hit me on Instagram type stuff. Like, so you always want to build a connection with your subscribers. So make sure you responding to the comments that you do get. When I say download YouTube Studios, I'm gonna say that because it helps you build or keep track of your watch time and all of that. It helps you keep track of your watch time, your subscriber count. Like, progress on each video, like your subscriber count from this video, from this video, from this video. It compares it, and it compares the video like watch times on each video. It tells you what you need to do better. Like, I don't know if that was a thumbnail for you, like if one thumbnail looked better than the other one. It just helps you compare what you could be doing better. So YouTube Studios is really important if you're trying to be a content creator, in my opinion. Say the 3 C's. Keep it cute, classy, and clean. Cute, classy, and clean. Okay? So when I say that, I'ma say, make sure you looking presentable on here. You don't want, okay, think of it like this. You always gotta self-prepare yourself for these videos. So I don't know if you gotta go on TikTok, go in the bathroom, clean yourself up, listen to music. I know some people say they have to listen to music to hype themselves up and psych themselves up for videos. So I don't know if you have to do that, but do what you gotta do to get on this camera and look presentable, and make sure you be yourself. Because if you think about it, these videos are on the internet. The internet is used by everybody in the world, honey. So that means your video has potential to be seen by everybody in the world. Even though you can delete it, it might not ever be deleted forever. So keep that in mind. Like, you always want to make sure that you on here look presentable and look your best for your own sake, because in the future you might want to delete the video if you didn't look your best. So keep that in mind. Like, I did a lot of that, like deleting videos because I feel like I look bad in them or stuff like that. But yeah, editing. I'm gonna say, besides your YouTube intro, your editing can be pretty basic. Like, pretty much just make sure that you crop out the most unnecessary parts, because if people are watching you and then you got a whole bunch of trash or clips that need to be edited out and they just in there, more than likely you're gonna get clicks off. And like I said, that doesn't help you get your watch time up. And like I said, that don't help you get monetized. So if that's what you're trying to do, that's not going to help you in the long run. So make sure that your editing is on point. You can throw some songs in there, some little dun dun duns or something like that, but make sure it's a little intriguing. Like, make sure you stay on point with your editing. I'ma say, just do something. Just start. Because I have friends in the past who said they was gonna start YouTube channels and have yet to make videos, and then I have friends who had videos or YouTube channels and stop making videos. So it's like, when you start, keep going first of all, and just do something. Like, just get on this John and do something. I don't care if you just go make your YouTube profile today. Go put a banner up. I don't know if you got to go pay somebody to do something. Go make an intro. Go make a profile picture. Like, make sure your stuff is set up. Go set up your layout. Go on the computer and set up the layout. Go do something. Like, it's not hard to start. When I tell everybody, if you're going to do it, just do it. Don't ask nobody. Don't. Just do it. Period. Like, it's people out, you watching people get their coin and you could be out here getting yours. That's just how it is. I'm just putting it out there. Once you find a path you want to take with this content stuff, just go ahead and make a video. I'm gonna just say that. Like, once you find the path you want to take, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if you have to base that around another YouTuber or somebody that you watch, but if you find a path you want to take, go ahead and drop a video. That's just that. So I don't know what else y'all want to see, but make sure y'all hit me in the comments if y'all want to see a part 2, because I could do a part 2 to this, because there's way much more stuff that can be explained when it comes to this YouTube stuff, or how to start one, or more questions that y'all have for me when it came to me starting one personally. But this is the most advice I have for y'all at this moment. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Period. Poo.